Hey guys, it's Ep16 and welcome back to episode 16 of my Dortmund career. In today's episode we're going to be cracking on with some more matches as we head towards the end of the season. Obviously in the last episode we managed to confirm the league title victory, and as you can see we're sat there with the trophy on the desk. So yeah, we're very happy about that. We have won the league title now, but I was disappointed with the performances in the last episode, so we do have to try and step things up in order to get past the next two teams we have to play. First game's against Werder Bremen. We are going to play that game, then we'll play the game against Sporting, and then what I think we'll do is sim the two games against Mainz and Bayer Leverkusen, and obviously with us having already won the league title, and we'll then get on to the other semi-final leg of that Sporting match. So that's what we're going to do. We'll wait and see exactly whereabouts we get to. Hopefully we can get through into the next round, into the final in fact of the Europa League, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Before we get into today's episode though, if we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. And today's comment of the day is on screen right now. Thank you all so much for leaving your comments and supporting these videos as ever. Don't forget you can be the comment of the day in the next episode if you use the hashtag COTD, and then you just let me know what you think of today's episode, and I'd really appreciate that. Also, one more thing I quickly wanted to add, go ahead and vote in the top right hand corner as to whether you want to see this road continue going into another season, or whether you want me to just end it at the end of this season. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, as well as in the top right hand corner by voting on that poll right now. And let's crack on with today's episode. This is the team I'm going to go with. We have made plenty of changes for this match, with obviously a more important game against Sporting coming up. Changed the goalkeeper, brought in the youngster there in goal, and then we've got Piszczek, Akanji there at centre-back alongside Toprak, with Guerrero on the left-hand side. Dahoud, Sanson and Royce in midfield, Schürrle, Isak and Yarmolenko as my front three. So that's what we've gone with. Hopefully it'll be enough to beat Werder Bremen, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. One of the teams that are closer to the bottom end of the league table, so we should win, but a changed team, so we'll wait and find out. Okay, then here we go for this game against Werder Bremen. Let's find out how he gets on, try and get ourselves 3 points. Even though we have already won the league, we do want to obviously try and get as many points as possible. Schürrle looking for a strong start here, going to come back inside, go for a cross in the back post for Yarmolenko, who heads down and saved by the goalkeeper. Good start to this game. Of course, can't forget how poor we were in the last episode. We need to improve our performances, and that's a positive start. Oh my god. Goalkeeper gets something on it at least, but I don't know if he had to. No idea what's going on there. It's a very delayed reaction as well. Is that going in? No, it's going absolutely nowhere near. And I don't know why he's got anything on that. Go on to defend. That's not a good start. Certainly a shaky one from the goalkeeper. Punches away this time. Yarmolenko into Schürrle. Now a chance for Dahoud, who's ran forward. Deflects to the keeper. Go on. Into Isak's feet. Turns and shoots. Well wide. Guerrero gonna now go for a cross. Let's have a look at this delivery. It's a good ball in. Oh, diving header. Had to be parried away from by the goalkeeper and eventually cleared. And pass back, surely. Oh, what's going on there? Great chance for us as we approach half-time. Still remains 0-0. Good opportunity for Werder Bremen. Stepped over it nicely. Still good play and eventually blocked. Having to defend for our lives at the moment here. And the first half finishes still at 0-0. It's been an okay first half. I'm reluctant to say good first half. It's been okay. We've obviously gone forward a few times and we had a good few chances, but we lacked a little bit of quality, which is understandable. It's a heavily changed team. So maybe we have to bring on some better quality players if we want to get ourselves a victory. Otherwise, we might have a bit of a struggle on our hands. Okay, all three changes now. We're going to bring on Zagadou, Castro and Besti, and we'll take off Sanson, Andre Schürrle and Isak. Try to change things up a little bit. I also don't want to be using players that are going to play in a few days' time against, which team is it? Is it Sporting or something, I think, in the semi-finals? So we have brought on strange substitutions. Zagadou and Besti playing out of position by a mile, but we're going to do that anyway to try and cause them some issues. Zagadou, a very tall player, 20 minutes to go. Hopefully you can just get his body in there and cause him a few more issues than what Isak's managed to do in 73 minutes. Let's wait and find out. Let's see exactly what comes of it. Hopefully a goal, but we'll wait and find out. Should also mention that Royce is playing up front now. Probably didn't mention that. Zagadou with a bit of hold-up play there. Goes to that ball over the top there to Yarmolenko. He's got to get there. He's not going to get there. That's going to be it, unfortunately, I think, in this game. I don't think we're going to now get anything from this match, which is frustrating, because as I always say, I hate 0-0s. I'd much rather lose than have a 0-0. 0-0's mean nothing to me. Frustrating game, really, but it's always going to be the case where you're going to change the team so much. Maybe a final chance, Zagadou into Royce. Royce to take an early shot! Off the bar. So close. And that will be it now. What happened to his mouth?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. Drawing the game 0-0. Feels like a defeat, really, whenever you don't score like that. But there you go, sometimes happens, got ourselves a point anyway, and like I said, would much rather have lost the match than have got a 0-0 draw, but there you go, sometimes happens. And 10 shots, 3 on targets, not good enough quite clearly. First half was okay, like I said at the time. Second half was average. Can't really compliment it too much, but again, it's inevitable when you change around the team so much. These aren't really the focus of the season now. The focus is on the Europa League and obviously trying to win that competition. Got a game at Sporting in a few days' time. Had to rest a lot of players. Okay, some play drills this week. Exactly. Comes into the setup because I've been seeing a lot of people saying I should train him. Bestie shouldn't be trained apparently, and we're going to train Zagadou for a little bit. So that's what we're going to try and do. We've got the young goalkeeper going up to 74 overall. He needs to get flying up very quickly. He's not good. He is not good at all. He is an absolute nightmare in goal for us. Don't think he'll be playing too many more matches in the near future. He looks very shaky there. It gets to the point where you'd rather have no one in goal than him. Okay, training injury. Akanji's down for 3 months. Just like that. Luckily, he wasn't really going to be used, I don't think. It certainly will be now, anyway. Okay, to this game now against Sporting, the first leg of the semi-final of the Europa League, and this is the team gone with Berkey starts in goal for us. Toljan, Socrates, Sané and Durham in defence. Castro, Fekir and Weigl in midfield with Pulisic, Batshuayi and Philippe as our front three. This bench I've gone with as well. Obviously a few changes. Rodrigo on there as is Royce, who just about drops out of that team. So yeah, let's crack on with the match. See what we get on, try and get ourselves an advantage going into the second leg. Hopefully put ourselves 1 foot in the final. Okay, here we go. Big match for us. Looking to try and win the Europa League, of course. So we do need to get ourselves a good result here against Sporting to try and help that. Let's see if we can get our performances up a little bit as well, because that's been disappointing. Again, got to improve our standards. Bit of an average performance in the last game. Got to try and change that here. There we go. Ball into Batshuayi. He's going to come back inside now. Going to have to go with a shot on his left foot. It's actually not a bad strike. Didn't really have any other options. I wanted to pass it. I looked up, I couldn't see anything, so had to go for the shot on his weaker side. It's a corner, it's going to be Castro to deliver, it's going to be an outswinger. Good ball in, actually. Fekir connects with it, surprisingly, and saved. And Patricio knocked his own player over. Okay, we're going to have to change something here. Not being massively impressed by the start of this game, so we're going to change the formation slightly, drop everyone back a little bit. Not impressed when you get in a situation where you have the whole midfield in front of the ball. Can't happen, can't happen. So we're going to have to make the changes there, and that's just going to be something slightly tactical. We'll see exactly what it does, if anything, but not a particularly impressive start. Well, at the moment, there's absolutely nothing to commentate on. Really boring match, and I think this is the issue. We're going to have to change the difficulty again. It's really frustrating because I'm obviously trying to make things competitive and yet still have chances and try and score and win games and that sort of thing, but this difficulty is not doing that at all for us. It's not looking good here. Still running to 0-0 as we approach half-time. Not really neither of us doing anything. So, really frustrating. We are going to have to change something because, yeah, we can't really continue past this game like this, just not creating any chances, so really annoying. Batshuayi's opportunity here, but blocked by the defender. Yeah, not much fun to play, not much fun to watch, I imagine, either, so we have to look at the difficulty. It's frustrating that it doesn't seem to remain constant for very long, but there you go. Half-time 0-0. Let's get on with the second half. I think you can probably tell what I think of our first half. Durham coming forward to shoot. Oh, you know when Durham has your best chance of the game, you know it's not good. A great chance for him though, to be fair. Runs forward, has a shot. I think it takes a deflection. No? Maybe? No? Saved, I think, anyway. Out for a corner, and Castro's going to deliver it in. Good opportunity, but the keeper will surely get there. Batshuayi, good chance here. Pulisic, tripped up, surely a penalty. How much more clear do you want it to be? It's right there, ref. Had to give that. He's nowhere to be seen. He's still stood around the halfway line. What's he doing? Miles away from the action, misses the penalty. And to me it looked like it was an easy one. Easy. Gets tripped up by the defender. And was through on goal as well, ready for a shot. Didn't have a score from there, but quite clearly didn't get any of the ball. Oh my god, I was just at the bar. Hit and hope as well, and yet they've still scored. It's a good chance still for them. Got to try and close this off. Pass it around well around the edge of the box. This is something that we can't defend very well at all. And they just happen to defend this sort of stuff really well when it's against us. We can't ever break down their defence in these sort of positions. They're not doing such a bad job here. Has to be cleared away once again. There we go, Batshuayi down the left-hand side. Not the place you really want him. He's still going here, Batshuayi. He's still going across the box. Intercepted. yeah, that's the fault of everyone in the box, really. They should have got in the right positions. They didn't get themselves in a free space. Okay, all three changes. Rodrigo, Zagadou and Dahoud all to one. We're going to take off Castro, Weigl and Philippe. You have to do something here. Not looking good. Really pushed on the front three. They've gone further forward than usual now. Let's see how we get on. Zagadou's going to play as a holding midfielder. Hopefully try and break up the play along with Dahoud as we start to throw more players forward. Fekir being one of them as well. So really going for this match. Yeah, obviously not to concede an away goal, that wouldn't be good, but I also want to get some goals myself. Good chance to switch that to Pulisic. That's exactly what we needed. What a pass that is. Can he get the ball into the box now to Philippe? Oh, saved by the keeper. How has he managed that? He's brought it out of the sky and he's caught it as well. Patricio with a really good save. 15 minutes to go. Changes haven't been made just yet, and already that change to push them further forward seems to be working. Good chance here. It's into Fekir on his right foot. Oh, it's gone in. There we go. Goalkeeper makes a mess of that one. He should save it. Might have even taken a deflection, but I don't care. It's gone in. That's the most important thing. What a change from just literally a little tweak of the formation like that. Has quite clearly helped push on a lot of players here. It's worked for us very nicely. It's given us the lead as well with 15 minutes left. Look at this from Philippe running inside and then eventually found Fekir who scored. So happy with that, but it does mean that the changes will still go ahead. So got to deal with that. Yes, there we go. Ball through to Pulisic. The counter-attack has been well and truly on here. Pulisic running through. Can he score? No, he can't. It's off the post. Followed up and off the post again. Why? Why has that happened? And how? Goal kick. Fekir still with a chance. Clearly putting them under pressure here. He's going to shoot on his left foot. It's a good strike actually, but saved by Patricio quite well. That's a 1-0 victory. Not our finest result or anything like that, but an important win nevertheless. Had to get a goal, but we just don't look like scoring much at all. It's quite clearly the difficulty that we're struggling with here. We have done over the last few episodes. Been going forward a lot, keep getting to the edge of their box, and then just can't do anything, which is really frustrating. It doesn't really reflect in the stats, obviously, when you're not taking the shots, when you're not able to keep possession very well around the edge of the box, but you're getting to those positions, then it's obviously not going to reflect in the dominance on the stats. So that's very much the case for us, but it's a win nevertheless. Not a particularly strong one, but still the second leg we played. Going against Mainz and Bayer Leverkusen to be simmed now. We now have 4 games in the space of 7 days. Incredible, really, but there you go, we're going to have to deal with that. We'll sim these 2 matches against Mainz and Bayer Leverkusen, and then we'll get on to the game at Sporting. So a game every 2 days at this point. How can they allow that? On to this game now against Mainz. Let's sim the match. I've gone with the team that you can see on the left-hand side. Plenty of changes to try and rotate things and make sure different players are able to play in this match, and obviously we'll miss out in the next couple of games as well. Royce gives us the lead 30 minutes in. Let's skip the match. Won the game 3-1. Royce gets 2 of the goals, and Guerrero got the 3rd. On to this next game against Bayer Leverkusen. Not so confident about this match, given the team that we have to put out here. Van Vella starting in goal. Lots of different players also being rotated. Do, however, have Socrates starting, although we've also got Besti and Piszczek either side of him, so that could be quite interesting in defence for us. I'd take a draw here, to be fair, into the second half. Not quite, actually. They've taken the lead just before then, and we now go into the second half with a 1-goal disadvantage. Leverkusen have taken the lead, 20 minutes to go. Let's skip, and it finishes 2-0, Volland scoring, and we lose that game. Quite rightly, don't have a good enough team really to beat them. Okay, so on to the second leg now. This is the team going to go with Berkey starts in goal, Toljan top right, Sané and Guerrero in defence, with Castro, Fekir and Weigl in midfield. Pulisic, Batshuayi, Rodrigo as our front 3. This eventually I've gone with quite a lot of changes. No out-and-out striker, having just played so matches recently. Had no choice but to do that. Okay, so tweaked the difficulty again, sort of changed a couple of things up and down. Mainly the first touch, control error. I think I also knocked the positioning down a little bit, same with the goalkeeper ability. In fact, that might have actually stayed the same. And then the final tweak was the shot error, pass error, which I think was on 44 before. So I've increased that back up to 46. So yeah, we'll wait and see how we get on now with that. It might have even been 45, I can't remember. But anyway, we have made a few little tweaks to the difficulty. Let's see how we get on. I'll try and make a more realistic match here, but yeah, I guess we'll see. Okay, then here we go for this game against Sporting. Also got the 1-0 advantage from the last leg. Let's see whether we can get ourselves a couple more goals, try and get ourselves into the final a bit more comfortably, and more importantly, try and get a good performance. It's been ages since I've had a good performance, and let's just see whether we can do that here. Pulisic trying to run his way through. Good challenge early on. Batshuayi just going to shoot, and he'll shoot again. Oh, good save by the keeper. Good opportunity here for Sporting. 10 minutes in, they've got themselves a corner. Let's try and clear that. I mean, the keeper does something. Castro going to shoot. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Where's that come from? 25 minutes in, they've equalised. Oh, taking the lead in this match anyway, they've equalised in aggregates, and it's a really frustrating goal to concede. No clue what's gone on here. Giving away a free kick initially, don't even remember what for really. It's a good chip in, beating us to it, and keeper punches onto the bar, and it goes over the line. Disastrous. Losing this game 1-0, 1-1 on aggregate. Well, that's certainly livened things up a little bit. At least we've not got a 0-0 draw here now. Okay, on his right foot. Oh, if only he was right-footed. That's why he's trying to turn his man to shoot. Oh, turns well, actually. Those sort of strikes usually get blocked when we've tried them in the past, but it gets through and saved by the keeper. Still losing this match, though, approaching half-time, and we're looking marginally better. I'm not going to get too over the top with it because it really hasn't been that fantastic once again. Fekir going to turn and shoot, and I thought he'd scored that time. It's a good strike, and doesn't often get on his left foot, so we need to try and improve that a little bit more, because it's most of the time his weaker side. Half-time, losing the game 1-0, 1-1 on aggregate. Is what it is at the moment. Not so impressed. If we get a goal, then of course that puts us in a good position, and they would have to get 2 to be able to go through. I'm not so convinced at the moment. We've got to try and improve. This isn't good enough again. Yeah, it's not good enough again. This isn't good enough. It's really, really poor. Just allowing them chances, allowing them space, opportunities, not closing them down. They just pass it too quickly for us. That's basically the biggest point that you can take away from that. Okay, all 3 changes. Durm, Dahoud and Royce all going to come. We're going to take off Guerrero, Castro and Pulisic. Heavily changed formation, team, everything basically. Yeah, we're going to go with Toljan play as a right winger now, bringing on Royce and Fekir to play as like centre attacking mids, right and left forwards, those sort of roles. Durm is going to play midfield alongside Dahoud. Value will have to drop back and help us in defence. He's playing somewhere, and there we have it, basically. Let's see what we get on. 20 minutes left. A goal would really kill off this game. We're going to really push for it now as well, and hopefully it doesn't backfire too much for us, but I guess we'll wait and see. Just got to try and score, and it doesn't look likely at all. Going for a ball through here into Rodrigo. Great chance for Rodrigo. He's through. Could this be a goal? And it is. We've scored. Finally, we've done it. The away goal that we needed. 15 minutes to go, and we've scored there with Rodrigo. You can see the issue that was created with those amount of players that we had going forward. Sané wins it back in midfield, and look at that. Just another option there going through with Rodrigo. It's a fantastic finish on top of that. 1-1, 2-1 aggregates, and that should be us through now into the final. Obviously, they need 2 goals in the next 15 minutes. That's tough, but not impossible, especially given the fact we're staying in this formation. I want to try and hit on the counter-attack, so I think it makes a little bit of sense, although I guess we'll wait and see what happens here. It makes no sense at all. It makes no sense at all. I mean, not that we could have really changed formation in the last 2 minutes anyway, to be honest. We'd have had to wait until the ball went out. Okay, so slight change of formation again. Yeah, Van Gogh have to play as centre-back now because we've obviously made a lot of changes. Let's see how we get on. 13 minutes to go. We've also gone on counter-attacking now as well. So in theory, players should just sit back. No, don't go forward, sit back. And hopefully that's going to be the case. But I guess we'll wait and see. Batshuayi is technically playing as centre mid now. Long ball up, has to be dealt with and will be for now anyway. Good chance still for Sporting. Saved by the goalkeeper. We're right on the edge here. Right on the edge of going out if they score so late on. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's just hold it. Just hold it. Let's run down this clock. Royce just needs to charge forward here. Just do something. Just hold it in the corner for us, Royce. I've no intention of crossing this to Batshuayi at all. Oh, we've lost it. We've lost it. I obviously didn't mean to stop running as I did. That's got to be it now, ref. Blow your whistle. Blow your whistle. Come on. It's got to be it. Ball over to Rodrigo. We might just go for another goal here, you know. Rodrigo coming inside. Great chance to pass across. Intercepted. Batshuayi shoots and puts it wide. It's going to be a corner. And we will again just continue to attack just because as soon as the ball goes up, we've surely got through. Ball into the back post. Or saved by the keeper. Blow your whistle. Come on. Blow your whistle. That's it now. Surely that's it. He's got to blow his whistle. And that's us into the final. There we go with the away goal. I'll happily take it, and we've got through by the skin of our teeth. Not glamorous once again. We got through with a loss in the semi-final in the second leg anyway. So yeah, not the greatest result. Not the most stylish of results either, but we've got through anyway. It was deserved. As you can see, more shots and shots on target, yet we still didn't win. Tells you a lot about how we're playing at the moment. It's not good at all. Real Sociedad or Arsenal in the final. Difficult to tell. What's the aggregate score? Still can't tell. Probably Real Sociedad with 2 away goals, I'd imagine. And so that's everything for today's episode. In the final of the Europa League against Real Sociedad. and then a game also to play just before that against Hoffenheim, which will probably end up simming, to be honest, with it being the last league game of the season. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on today's episode. Also, don't forget to vote in the top right-hand corner. Do you want this career mode to continue, or would you like to see a new career mode? Let me know your thoughts in the poll. Don't forget to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel as well, and I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget to use the hashtag COTD to let me know your thoughts on today's episode. And of course, could we try and hit 100 likes on today's episode? That'd be absolutely fantastic. Trying to hit 17,000 subscribers soon as well, so please go ahead, subscribe as well. That'd be great. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.